Hi, everybody. It's Duncan. I want to take a quick opportunity to wish you a very happy, healthy new year. It's the beginning of 2016 now, and I want to start off the year in our certification program by giving an update, a long overdue update on some of the layout features of each social media platform. We work as hard as we can to keep our classes and courses updated with the features that you see, but sometimes the layout gets ignored. We update the features, but then if there are slight layout tweaks, the features don't really matter because you don't know where you're going. So what we're going to do is create an open video for each course. And by open, I just mean we're going to put it out on YouTube. Of course, we'll link to it from the school program itself. But these videos will be available, widely available to everyone, and they're just going to be quick little recaps and overviews of some of the layout changes, or current layout as the case may be, for each platform. Of course, this will also force us to update these on a regular basis as the layout changes. We're going to start with Twitter. So what we're looking at now is the Twitter main screen that you see when you log in. The most recent change is the addition to the menu navigation up here at the top with a section called Moments. If you click on Moments, you'll see a list of curated by Twitter news items in a variety of categories. And you can choose specifically news, sports, entertainment, or just fun stuff. And this is in addition to everything that you see in the trending section below. Trends appear on several of the navigation pages, including this one. But again, the trends are hashtags and other commonly searched words that are different than actual items people are tweeting and news publications that are curated by Twitter based on their popularity, which is what you'll find here in the center section. So that's the basics of Moments. Let's move on to notifications. This hasn't changed a lot. What you'll find here is represented in two main sections. We've got the main notifications here, which includes everything that is an alert about your Twitter account, and then specifically just mentions. The mentions are when another user mentions your username. These are also included in notifications, but the difference is notifications includes things like retweets and other things that are related to people that you follow. And you can actually go specifically to just people you follow if that's more relevant for you. The real difference between all and people you follow is more apparent when you have thousands and thousands of followers, but only a small number of people that you're following. So if you're a very large brand or a celebrity, you'll notice a bigger difference between people you follow and all. But that's just a quick overview of the notification section. This tab up here in the menu will show you a number based on how many new notifications you have when you log in fresh each time. The next section is messages. That takes you to the direct messages. Again, that's something that hasn't changed a lot. Now, the features of messages have changed slightly by the number of people you can send a private message to at the same time. A couple other features have changed. Also, one that I'm thinking of, as long as we're talking about it, is the character limit. There's no longer the same character limit for private messages as there used to be. It used to be the same number of characters, 140, as you had on a regular tweet. No longer the case. But again, the feature in general and the layout as well for messages hasn't really changed that much. The big thing here is Moments. Let's go back to home for a minute. And one thing you'll notice, if you saw on the right, many of these pages also have the same sidebar over here. That includes who to follow. These are suggested accounts that Twitter is suggesting that you follow based on other people that you follow and people who follow you and the content of your tweets. As well as the various Twitter business links you can find down here at the bottom. Again, this is something that is duplicated on many of the sections within Twitter, but you can find things like support here in the help link, information about apps here, businesses, advertising, various things that take you away from the content side and direct you more toward the business side. And again, as I mentioned before, also on the home page, the trends are duplicated here as well. You can actually change the trends that you see. What I have currently set are trends that are recommended to me by Twitter, also based on accounts that I follow, that follow me, that I interact with, but you can change that by clicking change to be a specific regional audience if you want US trends or global trends or specific to your individual region, your main city or metropolitan area. You can do that as well. But what I have it currently set to is tailored trends, and I let Twitter decide what might be relevant for me. We're going to cover just a couple more quick things. Again, this is just a really brief overview of the layout, and then in our individual classes, we go through how to use each of these sections that we find here. If you remember the previous version of Twitter, this was actually before the Moments update, there used to be a settings icon. It made it very clear where to update your individual personal settings. That icon is no longer a part of the homepage. It's been replaced just by your profile pic, a thumbnail there. And if you click on that, you can see not only your own personal profile, how others see it, but you can easily access your lists, some of the other business aspects like help and ads, as well as the settings. So again, this is a little bit of a change. Settings has been moved from that gear icon. Basically the same stuff is located here, but from the gear icon over into your personal profile. But the main things to focus on here are settings and, again, at the top, lists, what you can find there. That's an overview of the Twitter homepage as it is now on desktop. What I'm going to do is switch over to mobile and show you that as well. The nice thing about the mobile app is it really mirrors very well the desktop experience. So there's not a lot of trying to decipher or navigate a brand new world on mobile. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. As you can see, we've got the same basic layout as the desktop version. At the bottom you can see home, notifications, moments, messages, and then me takes you to your profile view, the same thing that you'd see back on desktop if you clicked on your profile pic. So interesting, it's in a slightly different order here. We've got notifications first, but it's the same basic layout. So it makes it very easy to go back and forth between mobile and desktop. I hope you enjoyed our brief tour. Now you can dive back into the classes and be able to navigate Twitter and be much more comfortable with the current layout by coming back to this tour every once in a while and brushing up and making sure that you're finding everything where it's supposed to be and using Twitter to its fullest extent. All right, talk to you soon. Take care.